This is AZ500 Challenge Lab number 10. Configure security recommendations for an Azure virtual machine. So we are inside Azure portal. Let's go to resource group, corp data, and then wait for the deployment of WinVM. Yes, deployment is already done. Enable Microsoft Defender for Cloud for WinVM. Microsoft Defender for Cloud. Do I have to enable it for 30 days? Let me take hint here. Yeah, try it for 30 days. And then it's going to be upgrade, install agent. Within few minutes, you should see notification to indicate that the trail has started and agent installation has been initiated. Okay, let's wait for a few minutes. Okay, it says Microsoft Defender for Cloud may take a while to fully enable in the background. You can continue challenge without waiting. Enter the public IP address for the WinVM. Okay, so this is the public IP. What is this? Wow, strange. 52.234.149.33. Okay, next is connect to WinVM using RDP. What is the password for this one? Verify that Windows Defender Firewall is enabled on WinVM for security. Okay, let's wait until the server manager is prompted. Let's go to local server and Windows Defender Firewall public on in the Windows security window, select public network. Okay, Where is Windows security window? Window Defender, remote desktop. In the public network window in Windows Defender Firewall, ensure that on is selected and then close the window security window. In the remote desktop connection window on the start menu, select control panel. And then select Window Defender Firewall. Ensure that incoming connection is set to block all connection to apps. Incoming connection block all connection to apps that are not on list of allowed apps. Yes, and then close the Window Defender Firewall window. Close the remote desktop connection window. Check your work. So next is to enable the security recommendation. Display Security Defender for Cloud Security Recommendation for WinVM. So let's go to Microsoft Defender for Cloud. Still there is no recommendation. You will not see any recommendation until the agent has been installed on WinVM and has reported telemetry to Azure. It may take 15 to 30 minutes for all recommendation to appear, so you can continue the challenge without waiting. Okay. When the security recommendation fully appear, they would resemble the following screenshots. Yes. And the severity level would be there. To remediate the install endpoint protection solution on virtual machine recommendation, manually install Azure Auto Manage Machine Configuration extension for Windows on WinVM by using default setting. Now, how to do this? On WinVM resource menu in the settings, select extension plus applications. On the extension plus application page, in extension on the command bar, select add. On the install an extension page, search for and select the Azure Auto Manage Machine Configuration. Select next. On the configure Azure Auto Management Machine configuration extension for window page. Accept the default setting and review plus create and then create. It would take 1 to 2 minutes to install. Next is to remediate the all network ports should be restricted on the network security group associated to virtual machine recommendation. Manually delete the default allow 3389 inbound security rule for WinVM virtual machine. So let's go to WinVM. Inside networking, go to network. On the networking page in inbound port rule, there is no inbound port rule here. Yes. Select the checkbox for the rule default allow 3389 and on the command bar select delete. Okay, so we are going to delete this rule. Wait for the default allow 3389 inbound security rule to be deleted. Yes, it is deleted. Attempt to connect to WinVM by using RDP. Let's try to connect it again. Uh, let's download a new RDP file. Try to connect to it. You should see a remote desktop connection error. Yes. Now let's verify the work. So next is enable Azure disk encryption. Let's go to Key Vault. Create a new Key Vault with the given values. Permission model is Azure role-based access control. Yes. Enable access to Azure disk encryption for volume encryption. Okay. And it is going to be standard pricing tier. Let's review and create. This will take 1 to 2 minutes. Next is to remediate the virtual machine should encrypt temp disk, cache, and data flows between compute and storage resources. Recommendation: manually encrypt the OS disk on the VM virtual machine by using a new key named this in this key vault. Okay, let's go to VM on disks. Go to additional settings. On the disk setting pane, scroll down and then in disk to encrypt, select OS disk. And on disk setting pane in key vault, select this and in key create new. On the create a key pane in name, enter PK1. Ensure the enable checkbox is selected. Yes. And then create. On the disk setting pane in key, ensure that BEK1 is selected. Yes. And then in the version, ensure that the current version number, yes, is selected. And then save. This will take approximately 3 to 5 minutes. After that, verify that the updated OS disk specification include Azure disk encryption. On the WinVM disk page in OS disk, scroll right and then verify that encryption column is set to SSE with PMK and ADE encryption. Okay, let's wait until this deployment is done. The updated OS disk specification should show the OS disk is encrypted by using server-side encryption with the platform managed key and then Azure disk encryption. Let's wait until this deployment is done. So this deployment is completed and let's go to our VM and on encryption we can see the SSE, which is server-side encryption with platform managed key, and ADE, Azure disk encryption, is written. So let's verify our work. Verify that you have created a key vault name with prefix KV. Yes. Verify that you have enabled Azure disk encryption on VM virtual machine. Yes. So this lab is completed. Let's submit it for grading. Thank you.